We are India's oldest engineering institution. Instead of looking back, we'd rather look ahead. We built the biggest dams and canals in the days when even calculators did not exist. But we'd rather look at using our expertise to design sustainable solutions for waste management and wastewater utilization. We are trusted as the best civil engineers by various governments all over the world. We are a global knowledge center in earthquake engineering. We were pioneers and will continue to dominate new discovery, including adopting a multi-pronged strategy towards reliable assessment of earthquake hazard, development and testing of novel design concepts and devices to withstand earthquake effects, and assessment of seismic risk for better earthquake preparedness.
We at the Earthquake Engineering aim at reducing the impact of earthquake disaster by way of developing new strategies, new design concepts to withstand earthquake effects, and also to prepare the communities by way of education and training and conducting training programs at village level, train the artisans, masons so that they can improve their construction techniques which can help in building better earthquake resistant constructions. We also work in the area of seismic hazard to estimate the expected earthquake hazard at a site so that we can design our facilities, major infrastructural systems coming up in that area so that we can be safe against future earthquakes.
The Earth Sciences Department is involved in a futuristic research project on unifying the education in Earth system science encompassing Earth, atmosphere and ocean interaction.
At Department of Architecture and Planning, we are striving towards making our buildings, neighborhoods and cities more sustainable, healthy and livable. To achieve this aim, we are working in the technical and progressive fields of energy efficient buildings, universal design, building performance evaluation, carbon footprinting, urban climatology, system dynamics, sustainable urban design, urban and rural planning, low cost and affordable housing, and many others, while at the same time maintaining a healthy balance of creative streaks, which includes fine arts, interior design, user experience design, crafts, culture-based planning, traditional passive systems, and heritage conservation, and many, many more.
When the first lines carrying electricity were being laid, we were designing the basis of transmission and distribution. But we'd rather research towards reducing T&D losses to marginal amounts. Our state-of-the-art hardware in the loop test bed evaluates the performance of physical hardware devices used in transmission and distribution. When the first locomotive rolled out in India, we were designing frameworks for future rail engineering. But we'd rather look at innovative research programs on fire and nuclear safety, hydrogen gas-based fuels, and development of smart structures that are environment friendly. We had a legacy of a pioneer. We have now torn down the old, reimagined the new, and created global knowledge centers in many diverse engineering and technology areas. Today, we have industry-collaborated centers of excellence in transportation system, Center of Excellence in Nanotechnology, and Center of Excellence in Disaster Mitigation and Management. While engineering has been a tradition, in core science itself, we are building the future. Our physics department is researching on nanotechnology, photonics, and using atomic and molecular collision physics to create reduced friction technologies. In applied physics, we do path-breaking research on string theory, particle physics, nuclear physics, and plasma physics to develop energy-efficient materials and devices and photonic devices.
Here in IIT Roorkee, our vision is to make coordinated efforts towards carrying out thematic, directional, and sustainable research. The broad research themes are energy-efficient devices, where we carry out research on organic solar cells and organic light-emitting diodes, accelerator-based applications in nuclear science, plasma diagnostics, and photonic devices for optical communication and information systems. We continue to strengthen our fundamental research in the areas of atomic, condensed matter, nuclear, and high-energy physics.
Water has been a source of power through hydropower units, and we have a legacy to designing the best dams and canals. Today, we are using the embedded knowledge, including the sophisticated laser Doppler velocimetry tests, to create controlled water flows that provide for higher power generation and reduce societal challenges in hydropower plants. Our work in microhydel plants has been patented. Our Alternate Hydro Energy Center, AHEC, is a national resource center for development of small hydropower and conservation of natural resources.
Alternate Hydro Energy Center of Indian Institute of Technology Roorkee is the torch-bearing center of excellence working in the area of small hydropower and other renewable energy. It is contributing for bringing down the cost of generation by way of standardization, performance evaluation of the hydropower stations, simulation of the hydro houses as well as turbines, and resource assessment. Hydraulic turbine R&D laboratory is going to be a major contribution towards the hydraulic turbine laboratory. Environmental management of rivers and lakes is another area where center is contributing by way of evaluation and providing the guidelines to the national programs of environmental management of rivers and lakes.
Our chemical engineering department was a pioneer in process controls of refineries. Now, we do innovative research in future technologies.
The Tinkering Lab at IIT Roorkee is seeded in the recognition that science, technology, engineering and mathematics education, STEM as you call it, is a means to an end and not an end in itself. Talking of ends in engineering context means that we want to instill in students the importance of CDIO framework, that's conceive, design, implement and operate. To this effect, we have come up with the Tinkering Laboratory at IIT, which is equipped with the state-of-the-art equipments. So we have a design studio wherein a student works with an idea, comes up with a design at computer, and then as a proof of concept, one may want to have a handwork solution for which we have a wide range of power tools. One could also opt for prototyping, towards which we have got several desktop 3D printers with milling and laser etching facility as well. And once the design makes sense, you could go in for final level manufacturing, for which we have got CNC lathe, CNC vertical machining center, rapid prototyping machines and all. So that's the whole concept of Tinkering Lab in brief.
When the first blast furnaces were being used, we were designing the first indigenous molds for casting. Today, we are researching and simulating the future of lightweight, load-bearing metals, using nano-indenters to assist validation of new research findings. We have the best research scientists in corrosion engineering, nanostructured materials, functional ceramics, and even biomaterials for tissue engineering. Science comes naturally to us. Today, our Department of Chemistry is engaged in research areas such as nanomaterials, organic materials and others.
The department has four major thrust areas of research. First one is the development of drugs from natural resources like medicinal plants, microbial sources and other sources, and validation of the Indian traditional systems of medicines. Secondly, the department has an important area of agricultural biotechnology which involves the improvement of nutritional quality of crops and deciduous fruits. Third area of research is the development of indigenous kits and diagnostic systems for detection of viral diseases, microbial diseases and determination of adulteration in food and food-related products. Fourth area of research is the cost-effective production of biofuels and designing of bioreactors. The dream of this department is to development of Indian system of healthcare as well as Indian system of therapeutics for various applications, making the notion Make in India concept very fruitful from this department.
We are the first engineering college in the country. Today, we are still the pioneers in the latest fields of biotechnology. From detecting impurities and adulterants in milk to developing an absolutely cutting-edge drug delivery system. We have done it all. And we were supposed to be about only engineering. IIT Roorkee has been about creation, collaborative creation, passionate creation, and future-driven creation. Let's create a more meaningful world together.